Hello. Okay, I'm going to go over the lesson about dividing fractions and reciprocals. So, first thing that I'm going to do is the first 6 questions are about reciprocals. Reciprocal just means to flip. So, I've got 2 examples here for you. They're really, really, really easy. So, the first one, we've got 2/3. So, if you have to reciprocate it or find the reciprocal, you just flip it. So the 3 goes on the top and the 2 goes on the bottom. Easy, right? Okay. So then we've got 1/3. So when you reciprocate it or flip it, it's 3/1. That's all you got to do. But 3/1 also equals 3 because this fraction bar also means divided by. So 3 divided by 1 is 3. That's it. Reciprocals are pretty easy. Now, when you divide fractions, there's a few examples from your lesson that I'm going to show you. There is a song that I sang with my class last year. We made it up, and it tells you the steps. So I'm not going to sing the song for you today, but it just says, keep your first, change your sign, and flip your second. So this is actually number 7 from your lesson. It says 5/8 divided by 3/4. So KCF, keep, change, flip. And flip means to reciprocate. So we're going to keep our first fraction. So it's going to be 5/8. Change our sign from division to multiplication. Keep, change, and then we're going to flip. So it's going to be 4/3. And then when you multiply, you can multiply straight across. But if you can reduce it, you can look at your diagonals to reduce. So 5 and 3, nothing can reduce. But 4 and 8, if you divide the 4 and the 8 by 4, they do reduce. 4 divided by 4 is 1. 8 divided by 4 is 2. So now we're going to multiply straight across. 5 times 1 is 5. 2 times 3 is 6. So that the answer to 5/8 divided by 3/4 is 5/6. Keep your first fraction, change your sign, flip your second fraction. All right, now I'm going to do number 8 from your lesson. Keep, change, flip. So that is 2/3 divided by 14. Well, 14 is not a fraction, right? So the way we make that a fraction is we just put a line and then put a 1 under it. So that's our fraction now. Now we're going to keep our first fraction, 2/3. Change our sign and flip our second fraction. Let's look at our diagonals. 1 and 3 can't reduce. 2 and 14. They can. They're both even. So we can divide 2 by 2 and 14 by 2. That would change this to 1 and this to 7. 1 times 1 is 1. 3 times 7 is 21. And it might not want you to reduce. If it doesn't, then we would have done 2 times 1 is 2. And 3 times 14, I don't know that off the top of my head. Okay, now I'm going to do number 9 from your lesson. And I was going to go over a visual model with you, but since PLP is not working, I can't pull it up right now. So number 9 is 18 divided by 3/5. So like I said, 18 is not a fraction. So what do we need to do? We need to put a line and put a 1 under it. Because that's still 18, right? Now we're going to keep our first fraction, 18/1, change our sign, and flip our second. Look at our diagonals. 5 and 1 can't reduce. 18 and 3 can, because 3 can go into each of them. So divide 18 by 3, that's 6. 3 by 3, that's 1. 6 times 5 is 30. 1 times 1 is 1. So this is where it gets a little bit different. 30 divided by 1 is 30. That's your answer. All right, thanks, guys.